We are live. We are live. We are live, people. Welcome to Talk Tuesdays with the Funkster and Mrs. Funkster, who's over here ripping up the Peloton. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Just had to do some things, get some things sorted out, but we're here. We are here, and I'm here with you for the next hour to answer questions, to hook you guys up with some love and some knowledge. And first, I'm going to say, good evening, Funksters. And as I always say, if you want on this thing, let us know who you are, first name, and where you're from. First name and where you're from. What up, Chris? I see Chris is in the house. What up, Michelle? What up, Eduardo? Dicam, yeah, Cherry and Dicam. Oh, the couple. The power couple is in the house. What's going on, Fed, Sunil, Ty, Eduardo, I said already. Messiah, what's going on? Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Keep Ty from Toronto. What? The T-Dot represents. As you guys know, I'm also from the T-Dot, so good to see you, Ty. What up, Zafar, Adam, Uruguay, buenos dias. What's okay? This is what I like to see where you guys are from. You know what I mean? I love it to show all of us how worldwide we are. Let me just do this. I got a new camera here, so it's a little tight HD, baby. All right, let's see what else. Adam from North Dakota, what's going on? Zafar, what's up? Hey, man, what up, Hector? The C is series here. Yes, just got done with your workout from earlier. Good job, Sean. Yeah, tough one. Good one, Florida. Happy welcome, Florida. Federico from Argentina. Corey from Charlotte. What's going on? Ethiopia's in the house. Brian from Atlanta. Elijah signing in from South Carolina. I just want to say what up to Brian from Vancouver because I know you're here. And Chris from Vancouver. Brutal. David from Massachusetts. Where do you get your motivation from, man? Right here, baby. See that? I get my motivation from here. Here and up there. And over there, wife, lots. Easy. It's easy for me to get motivated. Easy, very easy. Even in the tough times. I mean, I'm 51 years old. I've been a professional athlete, leading 2 sports. It's not very hard for me to get up and motivated. What's going on, Australia? Corey's in the house. Bobby, Big Booty Daddy's in the house. Yes, Bobby Schoolis. I love it. Wilford from New York, baby. What's up? New Jersey. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What up, Yamalet? Good to see you. Dr. Len, what's going on? I got to go work out Funk. Phase 3, day 16, getting it done. Yes, go get Phase 3, day 16 done, brother. Good to see you. Good job, Chris. Brent, what's going on, man? Brent's here from SoCal. Yeah, gotta get to, man. I will say this every week, but yes, I do apologize for last week. I say this all the time. We got to get back to California as soon as this thing opens up. And yes, I missed last week. Had a lot going on. Very, very busy last week. So I do apologize. What up? Buenos dias, Mexico. 3, what's going on? Rodrigo from Mexico. Mexico's representing. Cleveland's in the house. What's going on, Kimmy? Kimmy Cakes. 3, I started to do your exercises since a week and enjoying. Good job. Body Beat, what's up? Kevin, what's going on? Great workouts. Good job. Yeah, this great workout. This now, no G. Great workout this morning. Yes, got it done. Good. Funk, how are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking, Boo. Thank you for asking. I'm good, man. I shot 4 workouts today for our brotherhood. As you guys know, I have, by the way, if you're a man and you're still, after all of these weeks, still not in the brotherhood, over40alpha.com, 30 days free. Man, you're killing yourself, man. You're killing yourself. I give you everything you need. I give you workouts, follow along workouts, literally here, pre-recorded, press play, both with dumbbells and without. So it doesn't even matter if you don't have equipment. I give you a nutrition plan, easy to follow. And guys in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s are just getting six-pack abs shredded. It's insane. So you need to join. Weird question, but what is typical? No, that's not a weird question. So Kimmy Cakes is in the house. Detroit's in the house. What up, though? Boy, back in the day, we used to go to Detroit for 2 things. 3 things. Number 1, we used to go to Detroit because the alcohol was cheap. Number two, we used to go to Detroit to play volleyball because I used to play indoor volleyball through Detroit. And number three, way back in the day, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s, you go to Detroit for the house music, baby. Acid House, Detroit. Unbelievable. I think there's someone behind you in the mirror. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Candace, what up, Candy? Candy's in the house. And Angela's in the house as well. You see she's crushing it. Good evening, Funk. It's Eric Solomon, Eric's Kitchen. Eric, good to see you, man. Eric can tell you. Anyways, we're not going to get into it. Great, Eric, great to have you here. 31, I loved your 30-day challenge. JMC, get in that over 40 alpha. Get in the alpha brotherhood, man. That is Angela, yes. Candace, she can't hear me. She doesn't even care. Candace, she doesn't care. So you want to reach out to her. Sri, you're a vegetarian. Is it possible to get flat abs, six packs, and without doing too much weights? It is possible, yeah. It's possible for sure. Yo, Funk, what's up? Here again from Jamaica. How did your 10-minute workout go? Oh, you just did it. Yes, Antonio, yes. Big up. Dicam's 13% body fat, 10% next goal. Good job. Dicam, get it over 40 alpha brotherhood. I'll teach you how to get to 10%. No doubt. What up, Carl D? How are your quads? They're killing me right now, Carl. From this morning, correct. I remember. Yes, they're killing me. Well, they're killing me even more because, I'll tell you why, because I did 4 workouts today, man. Carl D, I shot 4 freaking workouts. Tough workouts this morning. Hey, Rob. Hey, Funk. Rob from Toronto via Queensland, 34 years old, getting through phase 1. Yes, my brother. Good job, Rob. I didn't realize you're from Toronto. Second of all, love Queensland. We're going to be making our way out there again, probably 2021. That's probably when, because as you know, I work for the UFC. You can see back there. So we go to Australia, New Zealand, pretty much Australia or that part of the world twice a year. So we'll be there, maybe not this year, but next year. Zimbabwe's in the house, my brothers and sisters from Zimbabwe. I'm good. Derek from Maryland. Kayla, love your workouts. Good job. Thank you. What's your eating habits like? I'm going to answer the question with the eating habits. Don't worry. Funk, your fitness and workout is the best on YouTube. Thanks, Ahmed. Eddie Washington, what's up? 4 workouts and saying yes, because I have to shoot follow along workouts for my brother. But okay, I'm going to start with the questions. But the first question goes to my man. Can't remember who it was, but asked me what my day of eating is. I'll tell you what it is. Very simple. So as you guys know, I'm 51 years old, and for any man now, because I'm talking about man, what's going on? Oh, you are going to be 33 tomorrow. Well, Ty, 33, happy birthday. Make sure that you send a shout out to my in our Facebook so we can say happy birthday to you in the Facebook group. Love that she's training in the mirror. I know, it's crazy, eh? She's there, she's a beast. Like, look at that. Just ripping it, man. She's got to go to work tonight. She's working nights. It's 8:30, it's 8:40, 8:20. She's working nights. How do we join the Brotherhood? Over40alpha.com. Okay, let me get to the question. Okay. So the question is, what do I eat? This is perfect. This is great. So right now, just to let you know, Marco, what's going on? I'm about I'm 5'11". I'm about as of today, this morning when I weighed myself, I was about 100. And yeah, we're going to talk about, you know what? I got to start writing these questions. I'm going to get to that yoga question too. Just let me write this down quickly so don't forget, because I'll give you my thoughts on yoga. Slow down. I know you guys can't slow down. Okay, let me go. If I want to build muscle by natural, what? No whey protein or something. Okay, I'm looking. You know what? Okay, here we go. Let's start back from the beginning. I'm going to answer the question of someone who asked me, what do I eat on a daily basis? We got all day, so I'm good. First thing is, I'm 5'11". Right now, I'm weighing about 185 pounds. Okay, about 185. Last week I was about 182. My body fat percentage last week was 7%. The start of this week was about 8.5%, 9%. But at the end of this week, we'll 100% back down to like 7% because I'm going to be training quite a bit. And one of the things I'm focusing on this week is sweet potato as my starchy carb. So basically what I do is I eat 3 times a day. Okay, I eat 3 times a day. Oh, you're living in Toronto. Okay. We got to hook up. Once this whole thing comes up, Rob, we got to hook up, man, for sure. For sure, we got to hook up. Put you through a workout. Seeing that you're already in the Brotherhood, I got to put you through a workout. Sorry, guys. I'm getting off topic here. I get excited when See you guys. Okay, let's get back to business here. Okay, so the reason why I eat 3 times a day, and like I said, I'm a man. I'm 51 years old. So when for men, I'm just going to talk about men right now. For men, when we reach the age of 30, our testosterone levels naturally decrease 1 to 2% every year. Okay, testosterone is our number one male hormone. Testosterone is responsible for weight loss, responsible for our fat loss, like body fat percentage being low. It's responsible for energy, our health, muscle building, everything, our sex drive, you name it. That's what it's our number one male hormone. Without it, we got nothing. Okay, without it, we got nothing. We're not even living if we don't have testosterone going, or with very low testosterone, you can see what happens to guys. Because the very first thing I see, if I see any man with a belly, number one indication of low testosterone is a belly. Number one indication. Then there's all kinds of other things. So for me, my biggest thing is testosterone. As you know, that's my whole program, is naturally increasing testosterone. Once you increase your testosterone levels and keep estrogen levels down, cortisol levels down, there's a reason why I'm telling you this, by the way, so please listen up. Keep estrogen levels down, because estrogen is a female hormone. The more estrogen you have, the less testosterone you have, and the more belly fat you're going to have. Estrogen holds belly fat, as well as cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. We need a little bit of estrogen. We need a little bit of cortisol, but too much cortisol will increase our testosterone, or will increase our belly fat, decrease testosterone, pretty much block testosterone. Plus, we got to think about our thyroid. Our thyroid is responsible for metabolism. We got to think about inflammation. A lot of things that block testosterone. So when we reached an age of maybe 35 and over, we got to start eating differently. We got to focus on the foods that are going to impact your hormones, the foods and the macronutrients that are going to boost your testosterone while keeping cortisol, estrogen at bay, keeping your insulin levels at bay, keeping your thyroid pumping, right? Keep it so your metabolism can burn fat. So the number one thing, the precursor to testosterone, okay? Testosterone gets produced mostly in the morning. Again, this is our number one male hormone, so we need a ton of it naturally, okay? The number one thing to ignite it in order for testosterone to produce is cholesterol, okay? We need healthy cholesterol. Your testosterone, in order for it to produce, needs healthy cholesterol. So we need to have cholesterol, or else our testosterone does not produce, period. End of story. And everything I'm talking about here is backed by science and research. My whole program is backed by science and research. And I've got a book coming out backed by science and research. So you guys can just go, after I tell you this, you're going to go Google it and you'll see, oh yeah, Funk's totally right. Anyways, and I'm not about being right. I just want to ensure you guys I'm not just talking bullshit here. So you need that cholesterol. So where do you get cholesterol from? Where are you going to get it from? Healthy fats. So the number one macronutrient for men over 35, guys who want to lose weight, guys who want to get lean, guys who want to get under 10% body fat, is healthy fats. You need a source of healthy fats with every single meal. Why? Because the healthy fats have cholesterol. Okay. Number two, the second most important macronutrient are carbs. Okay. Starchy carbs, sweet potato, all types of rices, jasmine rice, wild rice, basmati rice, black rice, brown rice, quinoa, steel cut oats. Okay, so those are some of the, and I know, so I'll get to that in a second. I'm talking about starchy carbs here. I'm not talking about vegetables and fruits. They lay under the carb, they're under the carb umbrella, but I'm talking now about starchy carb. So you need a source of starchy carb, because what that's going to do is going to help with your thyroid, help with your insulin, so that, again, your thyroid, your metabolism is going to help you burn fat. The third most important, still extremely important, but not the most important, but it's still extremely important, is protein. Obviously, our bodies don't produce protein, so we need a source of protein with every single meal. That's our foundation. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And finally, we need vegetables and fruits. So when you see a plate, when you see one of the plates in our Alpha Brotherhood, which is what I teach, like Eric, who's talking about here, or when I eat, every single meal or smoothie or breakfast has starchy carb, has protein, has healthy fats, and has either fruits or vegetables, depending on what I'm eating. Right here, this is our balanced plate. Ooh, this is our balanced plate. We don't count calories. We don't weigh our food. We just make sure that there's 4 quadrants on our plate, and it has fats, carbs, proteins, vegetables. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, and I have thousands of men in my brotherhood, and I show you guys every week. All of these guys I get results. You can ask Eric. Eric is on this. He's lost like 60 pounds. He literally has 8-pack abs. I think you have now. Just eating that way. Eating so 3 meals a day. The reason why only 3 is because, again, it takes our bodies time to digest food. So if we're eating like grazing, like back in the 80s call, they want their nutrition plans back, the whole grazing thing. We can't do the grazing thing, specifically when we're older, because our bodies don't digest things fast enough. So imagine you're eating breakfast, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm going to snack in the middle of the morning. So now your body's like, shit, man, I haven't even digested that food. Now you're giving me more? All right, so you're piling that on. Then your body then you're eating lunch. It's like, oh, I haven't even digested that. You don't need to eat. You just need 3 meals a day, but you got to make sure that they have, I don't let it simmer, carbs, fats, proteins, and vegetables. So what do I eat on a daily basis? Well, I just shot 4 workouts. Here was my meal. So I know it's going to be kind of hard to see, but bear with me here as I break this meal down. Let me see if I can get this a little. Okay, well, let me see if I can. Okay, well, I know it's a little blurry. I guess it's just because of the camera. Anyways, on this plate are, oh, there you go. On this plate are sweet potatoes, starchy carb, chicken, proteins, avocado, healthy fats, and chopped kale with like tomatoes in it, vegetables. That's a meal. That's one of my meals. I'm going to try to go through all my meals. This morning, I actually posted this in the Brotherhood. This morning, I posted a video. Hold on, let me just. This morning, and basically what it's going to be this week. This is my breakfast. I've already cooked up my steel cut oats. Basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a scoop and a bit of Lean Pro 30 protein. I'm going to chop up that banana and throw that in there. I'm going to put in my berries. So I've got my berries, I've got my banana, oats, which is my fruits. Carbs. I've got my protein, cashews, whey protein. Fats. So there you go. God bless you for being able to eat kale. Well, don't eat kale. Hey, JMC, no one's asking you to eat kale. Just eat spinach, right? But if you cook kale, that's what I do. I cook kale. It's easier to get down, right? Anyways, so that's another meal. Let me see it. Here's another meal. Right here. Boom. What do you see on that plate? Well, you see spinach, JMC, spinach. You see potatoes, starchy carb. You see avocado. You see chicken. See, you guys getting the picture here? It's, oh, what do we got on here? What do we got on here? We've got root vegetables with some sweet potato in there. We've got spinach salad. We've got avocado and chicken. So as you can see here, literally that's all my, what do we got here? We got sashimi. We've got avocado. We've got steamed vegetables, right? Grilled vegetables. And we got potatoes, sashimi, salmon. So every single meal, no matter what it is, as you can see, I can keep going down the list of all the foods that I eat here, and every one of those meals has all of the ingredients. Here it is again: steel cut oats in here with banana, protein, etc. Or I'll have almond butter. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that the brotherhood posts you make. With these brotherhood posts you make, do you post them on the app or just a Facebook group? I plan on joining, but I do not have Facebook. Good. Okay, JMC. I don't. We do have what's called. So this is to answer JMC, and then I'll answer some of those other ones. So JMC. To answer your question, JMC, I only post those in the Facebook group, and everyone else in the Brotherhood posts their meals in the Facebook group. But you'll have a nutrition plan that has everything for you. Plus, we have what's called our Alpha Meals. And in Alpha Meals, I give you, it's a book filled with all of the brothers who post their meals that are alpha, like Metatest Boost. I call it my Metatest Boost nutrition lifestyle, which is metabolism and testosterone. And you have a whole bunch of them in there. Man, just join. And listen, get Facebook just for the sake of joining. Anyways, I eat 3 times a day. That's it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's not like lunch at 12 o'clock. I just eat 3 times a day. Breakfast, I'll eat my lunch, whatever time it is, depending on if I work out in the afternoon, then my lunch will actually be after the workout, and then evening. But yeah, man, that's it. You only need 3 times. the key is you have to make sure that you have those carbs on that plate, because a lot of times people will come into the group and they'll be like, "Hey, Funk, yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm on the weekends I'm always snacking, or I've got like sugar rush." I go, "Are you eating carbs?" "Well, I'm not eating that many carbs." "No, you got to eat the carbs, because the carbs are going to give you the glucose that you need. Our bodies need glucose, which we get from carbs, right? Glycogen for after our workouts. The glucose is going to be our brain food, our energy. Like, carbs are energy for our body. We need that. And like I always tell you guys before, when you don't eat carbs, your body goes into starvation mode. It holds, so it says, "Oh, this guy's not giving me energy. This guy's not giving me carbs, or girl. These guys aren't giving me carbs. Okay, guess what? We better go into starvation mode, everybody. Let's slow down. Okay, let's hold on to the fat instead of burning it, because we don't know when we're going to get energy, because this person is not going to give us any carbs. Let's burn the protein." The worst thing you can do in the history of the world is use protein as energy. Protein is the building blocks for a body. We need it for our body, for our metabolic processes in the body. We need it for our bones. We need it for our muscles. So when you're depriving yourself from carbs, I don't care what anyone else tells you about all these freaking restrictive diets and all that shit, because I don't know anyone who's been on a restrictive diet for 2 years like these guys are, or 10 years, right? Your nutrition plan should be sustainable for 10 years. If you can't be on the same nutrition eating plan for 2 years, then you're not on the right plan. If you keep going up and down all over the place, you're in the wrong nutrition business. Anyways, so your body's in starvation mode, metabolism slows down. When your metabolism slows down because of your thyroid, guess what happens? Testosterone levels do not produce. Your testosterone levels completely go down. It doesn't produce. So why you eat carbs? Well, you say the body goes, "Oh, I've got my carbs, I've got my energy. Let's kickstart that metabolism. Let's get that going. Oh, you know that fat? Let's burn that, man. We don't need that. We got our energy here. We can burn fat, right? We can use that and burn it. And that protein, let's get it to the muscles where it needs to go. And all those vegetables and fruits we're bringing in, that's going to give us the antioxidants, the fiber, everything we need to help our body, to help our body recover, but also to help our body stay healthy." So 3 meals a day, to recap, 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Every meal, every single meal or smoothie has a source of healthy fats, has a source of starchy carbs, has a protein and vegetables or fruits, depending on what I'm eating. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And I would say that for both men and women, but I'm just going to say it for men right now. Although I know that in our Women of Strength program, that Coach Faye really focuses on making sure that you have all macros being carbs, fats, proteins, but making sure you have starchy carbs as well, because of the same reason, so your metabolism can keep going, right? All right, what do I think about yoga? Love it. Our entire program, the Alpha program, has yoga in it. Every single phase, and a phase is 28 days, and we have 24 phases. So you have workouts for 2 years, different workouts. Like I said, today I was shooting a set of bodyweight workouts, because I'm always shooting. Instead of me making programs now, I just shoot workouts for my brotherhood. That's all I do now. So whenever I want to make a new let me try this new program, because I have so many metabolic type workouts, so many awesome workouts, like style of workouts, that I'll go like, "Oh, you know what? I want to do this type of, maybe like metabolic supersets." And then maybe I'll make a program called Metabolic Supersets Program. And then my team's like, "Nope, you're going to put that in the brotherhood," and give the guys in my brotherhood, a chance to use those. So now any program I make always goes in the brotherhood. And I'm always learning new styles of, like, I've been really enjoying these new styles of HIIT training, metabolic training, joint friendly, but sometimes they're a little bit tough too. But I throw those into my brotherhood, over 40 Alpha. And if you guys, and listen, even if you're a woman, and let's say you don't even want to go online, maybe you just want the app, go to Over 40, download my Over 40 Shred app, because the Over 40 Shred app, I totally forgot about this, because I'm opening this up now. The Over 40 Shred app, you can download for free, Over 40 Shred. Okay, you can on iTunes or Android or Google Play, whatever. It has men's program, right? So men's programming is literally, look at this, like phases among, and we continue to add, but it also has the Women of Strength. So now we got 3 phases in women, so it's 3 different months. So we're going to continue to do that. And I've got bonus programs. You asked me about yoga. This is what I'm telling you. Love my yoga in here. We've got abs, we got fat blasters, but this is one we're adding the kettlebells to this as well. Anyways, yeah, I love yoga. I think it's fantastic. And the reason why is yoga is a great way, obviously, for recovery, obviously for flexibility, obviously for breathing techniques, obviously for relaxing and stress release, right? Relief. And sometimes, it's funny, I say like, oh, yoga is a great way to relieve stress. Like, just kind of like, I just want to do some yoga. But for guys like me and for most of the other guys, even our 15-minute yoga shreds, they're so tough that's not even stress relieving because it's so humbling. Like it's extremely humbling for me and a lot of the guys in my brotherhood because we don't do yoga before. Now we do. Now yoga is part of our lives. Now we're even more flexible, and the more flexible you are, the more mobile you are, the stronger your core, the less injuries you get, right? You want to be able to do this for the rest of your life. You want to be able to exercise and move for the rest of your life, specifically after the age of 35, 40, 50, 60, 70. We have to move. We have to exercise. May not be crazy exercises and workouts, but we have to work out, and not just doing yoga, because we have to get strong. We have to move in different planes of motion, and we've got to get, we have to have our increase our heart. So yoga is a great piece of the puzzle for us, specifically in our program, because recovery is a big thing. So on our recovery days, we work out 4 times a week, and we have recovery days. Yoga's huge, but it's extremely humbling. Wait. Candace says hello, man.
Okay.
No, you're gonna leave her like that?
No, I'm right here.
Candace, where are you, girl?
I'm
Candace.
Water.
No, I know she's getting water. Angela's getting water.
Is she there?
She was here, yeah. Candace, represent. Say hello to the group. Yeah.
I'm all sweaty.
Oh, that's we all watched your workout this morning. You crushed me in the workout this morning, which was awesome.
As per usual.
As per usual. Anyways, yoga. So yeah, I was just talking about yoga. So yeah, I love it. I think every man in the world should be doing yoga, specifically because it's going to help us with all of what I just talked about. And we got our girl V Fine Veronica, the Fine Yogini. You can find her on Instagram, but she does our yoga shreds, which is like 15 to 16 to 20-minute yoga flows that are simple, right? So because again, for us guys, man, it's very, listen, let me just speak for myself. Well, I'm going to speak for us guys because I get all these guys in my brotherhood. They always talk about like how tough the yoga was, how humbling it was, how they were like, I didn't want to do the yoga. But man, I'm telling you, it's so liberating when you're not flexible at all, and then you do it, and you can kind of see it. And then plus, Angela has some amazing hip flexibility stuff too that we do in there. Anyways, yoga's great. If you want to build my muscles by natural way, no whey protein or other shit. Yeah, you need whey protein, 100%. It's effective, and how long will it take? If you want to build muscle naturally, a year. I'm just gonna say a year. That's and you have to eat a lot. So a lot of calories, 35 maybe 3,500 calories a day. You've got to make sure that your workouts and your exercises are focused on hypertrophy training. You've got to eat clean through, not junk. You definitely need protein. So protein is going to be a key to helping your muscles grow. You've got to rest. So make sure that you're getting good recovery days. So you're not working out every single day, because your muscles, when you break down your muscles during the workout, it's called like who said this? I can't remember who it was, but like your workout days are your stimulation days. That's when you're breaking down the muscle, right? That's not when muscle grows. Muscle grows when you're asleep and on your recovery day. That's when your muscles have time to go, hey, you know what? Sunil just broke us down yesterday in that bicep workout. We got to make sure that our biceps are stronger. Now, what are you doing now?
Kettlebell.
Oh shit, she's doing kettlebells. You gonna do it behind us while you're gonna show everyone else. Actually, this camera, I can actually throw this camera. Anyways, so your biceps are like, hey, I gotta get stronger. We gotta get stronger. We gotta recover. We gotta get stronger, and we have to get bigger so that when Sunil comes back with this bicep workout, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna be able to handle it, specifically because Sunil needs to progressively overload by adding more weight. Right? And during that recovery time, you got to make sure you hydrate. You have to make sure that you're feeding your muscles the right foods. You have to make sure that you have protein. And it's a super long, tedious, consistent process to build muscle. This is not like, oh, I want to build muscle in 30 days. How can I do that? Nah, a year. You got to be focused for a year. If you're ready to build muscle, then get a good muscle building program. I don't have a 1 year muscle building program, so don't ask me, but you can definitely find them all over the place because they're out there. Suzanne from Vancouver. What's up, Suzanne? I don't even know if you're still on, but I got to tell you right now that we love Vancouver, right, honey?
Yeah.
We want to move to Vancouver. We want to live. We would love to live in Tofino on a farm. I don't know if there's farms in Tofino, but imagine having a farm in Tofino, surfing.
Tell people to Google it. You know?
Go to we flew into Vancouver last year. Flew in, right? So we flew in. We got in at like 6 a.m. Rented a car, went across to Victoria, rented the Jeep. Right. So this is right when we landed. Went right across on the ferry to Victoria and drove 4 hours to Tofino, and it was the best drive ever. That drive in itself is amazing. There's only one way in and one way out of Tofino, and it was incredible. But man, that place is insane. And I know that during Christmas or the winter time is the best time for storm watching. But anyways, big up to Vancouver. That's what we want to live there, man. Great. What's your height and weight? Oh, I told you guys that 5'11", 185, but I'm going to probably get down to 180, 182. Maybe next week maybe not. Just go on my Instagram, Funk Roberts Fitness on Instagram. And then I generally post my just my progress pics, my foods. Like I like to do that. And we post workouts too. Like today, let me give you guys a little thing that you guys are missing. Even though you guys get like exclusive workouts, you guys are missing like go to right now. If you guys are watching this and you're on Instagram, go to Funk Roberts Fitness on Instagram right now, right this second. As we're talking, everyone go, oh, okay, let me go. Honey, go get my phone, do whatever you got to do. Because these are the awesome workouts. Let's see if I can watch this one. This is a workout I shot today. It's just a fit. Oh, my God. What a yard sale. I get excited.
We're doing 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds rest, one after the other. Let's do this, baby. I take you through one round. First exercise, lateral high knee sprints.
Lateral high knee sprints.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Anyways,
1. Here we go.
This right here.
And then hops.
How high knees hops. We had freaking T-rays. Come on. We have this exercise here. Boom. Shoulder taps. Rotation. Yeah. Look at that bad boy. then we had burpee plank builds. What? Don't rotate. And then we had the killer. Look at that. Follow along. There you go. All follow along. Anyways, go to my Instagram. And we post those things all the time. Anyways, let's see what else we got. Funk, I made you your dump workout every day. That's awesome. Pedro, good. Funk, I've got a son, Peter, doing your workouts daily. Yes, Peter. Big up to Peter. Yeah, my son used to work out with me back in the day, man. He's now a beast. 6'3", shredded, 23. And people used to say, oh, your son's working out with you. You got your son doing plyometrics? Yeah. I want him to destroy everybody. Edmonton's in the house. Love it. What's your take on using cuts, amino acids during fasting? No, I'm not.
What are you doing?
What? They can't hear what was happening.
They can't hear that.
No, I don't think they heard that.
Yeah, ask them.
Did you guys hear me fart? I didn't even realize that I did that. Anyways, sorry. Excuse me if you did. I do apologize for that, but hey, I'm human. Anyways, if you want to leave because of that, then good riddance, because it's natural. Anyways, amino acids during fasting. Yeah, I mean, you can use it. Yeah, I mean, amino acids during fasting. I think I don't use amino acids at all. And I don't generally fast anymore. I used to fast, no reason, but I just found it when I ate 3 meals a day, specifically with shooting a ton of workouts that I've been shooting over the last, couple months. My body's just cutting more. I'm getting leaner. I'm getting stronger. I have energy. T levels are rising. So, but amino acids during fasting, sure. What's normal body weight fluctuation during the week? It depends, man. Dicam, it totally depends. It really does. It depends on what you eat. It depends on your stress levels. It depends on if you're drinking or not. It depends on your workouts. Like if you have a big workout that holds a lot of water, you're going to be heavy. So what you should do, Dicam, is you should over the next month or even 2 months journal what your weight, body weight fluctuation. The other thing is I don't focus on the weight on the scale, because the scale is the last thing I focus on when it comes to progress. The first thing I focus on is body fat percentage. The second thing I focus on is my pictures. So I take pictures all the time so I can see. The third thing is measurements. I don't take a lot of measurements because I don't really care for them, but I tell my guys to take measurements all the time so that they can see. And then the fourth is clothing, and then the fifth is scale. That's the last part, because so many factors go into the scale that you'll go crazy. If I focused on the scale, I would go mental, because specifically every week, depending on what I did last week, my weight goes up and down from, like, for me, it goes from 179 to 186, 187, 188, depending on what I did that week. What if I didn't get enough sleep, right? You got to make sure I get sleep, all of those things. So I don't take that into account. I'll just get on. I know by now the way my body looks, where I weigh. So I know that if I do my body fat percentage and I'm at 7% or 8%, then I know I'm definitely 179 pounds or under, for sure. My body won't get to 8% or 7% if I'm holding a little bit more weight. I need to be down in the 179s in order for me to get to 7% body fat. Maybe actually not 179, 181. I can do it. But so it for anyone listening to this right now, do not focus on the scale. Like that's once every 2 weeks, once every 4 weeks. Then you jump on the scale to see what's going on. Because if you do it every week, things change. And if you're weighing yourself at different times, right after you eat, obviously you're gonna weigh more. If you have more muscle, obviously muscle weighs more than fat. You're gonna weigh more. So I've got a buddy who's 5'11", 185 pounds. I'm 5'11", 185 pounds. I'm lean and 8% body fat. He's overweight. He's obese, pretty much obese. He's like 30 pounds over, like compared to what his body looks like. He's holding a lot of fat, like a lot of fat. And if you look at both of us, you're like, how you two weigh the same? Well, yeah, because I'm much leaner and more muscular. So muscle weighs more. So that's why I look like I'm bigger, but I'm not bigger. I'm weighed the exact same as he does. So don't worry about your body weight. Worry about your body fat percentage. You just told me that you want to get under 10% body fat. That's all you should be caring about. Nothing, not the weight. Don't even worry about that. You want body fat percentage. Carl D, I'm having shoulder pain since I got into the Brotherhood about a month ago. Any suggestions for fighting through? I think Carl, didn't you ask that question and Ask Funk? I thought you asked that question because I answered in the Ask Funk. But yeah, I told you. And if I think you asked that question, Carl, and I answered it in the Ask Funk. But just for you now, go to the bonus section. Oh, maybe it's in here right now. Go to the bonus section of the app or the Brotherhood and go to Bulletproof Body. Bulletproof Body. This is an amazing program because our Bulletproof Body has shoulder stability, shoulder strengthening exercises. I partnered with a guy named Thomas who trains UFC fighters in Thailand, and we put this whole program together specifically for men over 40 who have, so you'll do an assessment to see where you're at. It's cool because you'll see my assessments in here. And then if you have ankle, if you have core, back injury, or like lower back pain, glutes, hip flexibility, a shoulder, of course, shoulder blade stuff. So go in there right now and use that because those are going to help you. I don't really want you to push and fight through. I'd rather let's figure a way to get rid of that pain. I have, as you probably know, Carl, there's 4 muscles that are here in the shoulder. I only have 2. I don't have a supraspinatus or infraspinatus. They're both broken. There's only 2 muscles in this shoulder, and there's only 3 muscles in here. So for me, when I do overhead stuff, I either don't even do it with weight or I do it very lightly. In fact, if you guys have been seeing my YouTube workouts, you probably see sometimes I'm really struggling with like 10 pounds for overhead stuff because my shoulders are so bad. But what I do is a lot of the stuff that I've learned through this program to help with shoulder stability, right? Because I just want to make sure that my shoulders are strong enough to handle all the other workout exercises I do, push-ups, whatever it is, like other, I can do snatches, I can do other things. I do a lot of hanging as well. So if you have if you have a sorry, like pull up bar hanging. But the biggest thing I would say, Carl, is you got to be stretching all the time, because what if you're not stretching, then what's happening is your body's like you're getting too much inflammation here, right? So make sure that you're stretching. Let's see what else. Turkey's in the house. Marco, very important subject. Food. All attention on that. Yeah. Can you make a BCA or suggest one? Okay, Eric. Can I make a B? I used to have BCAs. Eric, the only way I'll make a B. Listen. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know about the BCA, Eric. I really don't. I have turmeric, omega-3s, and then which are coming out, and then I am flip-flopping between BCAAs and greens. So if we can get more people who are interested in the BCAAs, then because my wife loves BCAAs. In fact, I used to have BCAA supplement before, and my wife, that's one of the things that she likes, the BCAAs, right? Like she uses it intra workout, she uses it after her workout. Like that's a key for her, specifically when she's training Muay Thai too. Like that was huge for her. And I don't have anything against BCAAs. I just generally don't like. The reason why I don't like BCAAs is because of the sugar. That's exactly why. I don't, because when I have BCAAs, my stomach doesn't like the sugar that's in most BCAAs. So for me, I like the pill. I used to take BCAAs pills. I love those. I don't like, but my wife likes to drink. So if I'm going to create a BCAA, I got to create a drink because I want my wife to use it, right? I only create supplements that I use. So if I don't use it, then at least my wife will use it, right? God bless you being able to eat. Oh yeah, we went through that. Alicia from New York, what's up? Is whole wheat bread? No, definitely no whole wheat bread. 100% no whole wheat bread with wheat gluten. 100% no way. Ezekiel bread, Carlos. Ezekiel bread. That is the testosterone boosting bread right there. All other bread, stay away from. Ezekiel bread's the way you want to go. What times throughout the day do you eat? It all depends, Danny. It all depends on, I get up at 5 in the morning, 4:30. I'll eat it around maybe 8. And then it all depends on what workouts I shoot. Sometimes I'll eat at 1 and then eat again at 7. Sometimes, like today, I only eat breakfast and I only had that lunch that I showed you here. I haven't eaten. I've only eaten twice today. And will I eat again later on? Probably not. Probably not. Not today anyway. But or what I'll do is I'll have mangoes and cherries, right? Or I may have a smoothie. In fact, I probably will have one of my testosterone boosting smoothies or sleep smoothies. With these brotherhood posts, okay, junk food 30, yes. Are you snacking in between? No snacking. Loving your dumbbell full body workout, champs. Thanks, Joe P. Thank you. Me and my family are rocking them, alternating during the week. Love it, champ. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Funk. What's going on here? Hold on. Apex. Just loving it. Thank you. Snacking in between. I'm just going to go down through. Would really want to know what foods or subs give you energy to start the day. Oh, Monsieur Lucas Funk. We are trying to we are trying to prove a point with today's work. I can't. Oh my God! Just okay. First of all, Monsieur Lucas, I was trying to prove a point, man. Get your ass in the brotherhood. Second of all, you know what a great start to your morning would be? Is definitely steel cut oats. So steel cut oats, right? So you cook the steel cut oats, then you put a scoop of lean pro 30 or protein powder in there, whey protein, grass-fed whey protein, gluten-free, stevia sweet, no sugar. Throw that in there, and then you're gonna put lots of berries. Always put a banana in your steel cut oats in the morning because bananas make smoothies or oats taste amazing. So bananas like a given. Plus bananas are really good testosterone supporting food. And then remember, when I'm talking about all these testosterone boosting foods, etc., it's not just because of the the macronutrients. It's actually the micronutrients, like the selenium and the zinc and the magnesium and the vitamin B and the boron. That's what's actually in there that's supporting your hormones, or supporting and boosting your testosterone hormone. really ensuring that you get that production or keeping those other hormones at bay, like estrogen, etc. So it's not just, oh, I need to get those macros. That's why it's not just the macros. It's you got to make sure the foods you're eating are the right foods, right? So you'll get that in the program. You'll get a list of all the test boosting foods. So anyway, steel cutouts with because that's going to kickstart your energy to give you the energy in the morning, right? You're going to have protein, but you got to make sure it's a grass-fed protein, no sugar, make sure it's gluten-free, stevia sweetened, non-GMO, no soy. Remember, no soy, because soy kills your testosterone, right? Boosts your estrogen levels. Then you're gonna put some berries, some bananas, put whatever, like any type of fruit you want. Sometimes I put grapes, sometimes I put strawberries, sometimes I put raspberries, blueberries. It doesn't matter, man. Just whatever you like. And then I like to put cashews in, or I like to put almond butter because that's gonna be my fats. Almond butter, that's your not peanut butter, almond butter. Okay, almond butter. That's gonna be your fat, healthy fat, or cashews. And then you're going to have, what I miss, protein powders. That's it. Mix it up and just mow it down, man. Woo! Beautiful. All right, where are we? Where the hell are we here? By the way, everybody, I love you. Okay, I just got to say that I love you all. Thank you. You guys make my Tuesday because like I said, I had a rough day shooting. I usually shoot on Tuesdays. So it's already a rough day. By the time I get to 9 p.m. Eastern time here in Toronto, and I'm pretty much dead. Like, because after we're done here, I'll have some mango and cherries. I'll probably have that smoothie or maybe just mango and cherries and go to bed so I can get a good 7 to 8. But you guys just always give me energy. You see that? I'm like a kid. Like I literally am like a kid. I love you guys, man. What times do you eat? Okay. Sorry, let me get through this. Are you snacking? No, I don't snack. Can you eat carbs after 6? Absolutely. If you're working out after 6, you got to eat carbs after 6. Funk, were you trying? Yes, I was trying to prove a point. Today's workout definitely made me respect you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait till tomorrow's workout because guess what, everybody? I'm going to come at you with a surprise workout tomorrow morning, 10:30. That's right. I got another one for you because I love you guys. This workout's for you guys. For you guys, okay? It's a follow along. It's a 30-30 workout. It's a different style, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to bring it to you tomorrow morning. I was dying through that workout too. I didn't have a lot of energy when I shot it, but yeah. I want to do BJJ to 70. I'm 40. Yoga is good. Yeah, Pedro, yoga is great. 100%. Yoga is going to help your jiu-jitsu, your BJJ too. Plus core strength, plus the workouts too are going to help keep you strong. How do I convince my boyfriend to do yoga? You don't, Ty. You don't. You don't convince you just do it. You don't convince him, man. You don't. There's nothing you can listen. Anyone listening to this, you can't convince anybody to do something they don't want to do. You can't do it. And what's gonna happen is gonna start to cause a rift in your relationship. It's gonna cause a rift in your relationship. What you could do, Ty, to be honest, because I'm a man, so you could go, hey, honey, let's go. Now, unfortunately, yoga studios are closed, right? So I would just say, hey, honey, why don't you come to the yoga studio with me? You go in the back. I'll go in the front. You know what I mean? Like sometimes guys need a little, or make sure that you're asking me how to convince your boyfriend. I'm going to tell you. You need to do the yoga with him, first of all. That's obvious. And the second thing is you got to make sure that your yoga instructor is nice to look at. If you want him to do yoga with a guy, that ain't happening. If you want him to do yoga with a 70-year-old yogi, that ain't happening. But if you want him to do yoga with a hot yoga instructor that will at least, how do I say this? Because obviously if it's your boyfriend and you guys love each other, you don't have to worry about him, looking at other people, whatever, because your boyfriend does it anyway. I do it. My wife does it, so it's not a big deal. The love is there. But my first answer is you can't convince him. But if you say, hey, honey, let's do this yoga, and then without even letting him know, put up some really good, solid yoga girl and do the yoga, sounds shitty, but guys, sometimes it's what happens. And then what happens sometimes is the person starts doing the yoga, right? So your boyfriend starts doing yoga, and starts to realize the benefits of yoga, and the focus on the person doing the teaching you the yoga goes to the wayside, right? Sometimes it's, you get there to go, okay, I need something to kind of stimulate me, but now the yoga's so hard, I'm focusing on the yoga, and the benefits are so amazing that I don't even care about this person anymore, and I love my wife or girlfriend for bringing me there. I don't know. Maybe that's like best case scenario. I'm floating like maybe in the, but realistically, I don't know your boyfriend, so I can't really answer that question. But I could answer, like, for me, yoga is just, it doesn't, I don't need to know, I don't need to see a hot person with yoga because I'm not even focusing on that person. I'm trying to figure out what that person's doing, and I'm trying to do the move. But don't just, I don't know. Here, Ty, the question is, why do you want your boyfriend to do yoga? That should be the other question. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Monsieur Lucas. Happy birthday to you, Monsieur Lucas, by Florida, West Palm Beach. Happy birthday, brother. For some of you guys, maybe you can throw a happy birthday in there for Monsieur Lucas, because we are all brothers and sisters on this channel. So yes, and Boxing Chris, we're definitely coming to Vancouver, 100%. And when we go there, obviously we're hanging out, not even a question. Can you give advice for Muslims at Ramadan? Yes, I did last week. I'll do it again this week quickly. So basically during your fasting window, you may want to do your workouts during your fasting window. After you break your fast, make sure you get 2 to 3 meals. Make sure you're eating a lot of carbs during those meals, so it gives you energy during your fast. Fats, proteins, vegetables, and stay consistent with your workouts. That's it. I rocked the dumbbell and Spartan today. Oh yeah, you old school, eh, Evan? Old school, I like it. Sunil, okay, thanks. But I heard that if you use an artificial, it will fade away in months by stopping working, and if you develop it naturally by muscles. I don't know who told you that, Sunil, but that's bullshit. Jaga Brawl Stars, good job. Hey, please tell us which vegetarian foods to eat. I don't know anything about vegetarian stuff, because, and I'm sorry to tell you that, but specifically for men over 40 who want to boost testosterone, a vegetarian diet is probably one of the hardest ways to increase your natural and free testosterone, your total and free testosterone. It's super, 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 super hard because you don't eat meat and you get a lot of good cholesterol from meat. You don't need animal protein. So I can't even tell you what good vegetarian. You already know what good vegetarian foods are because you probably have a list of them. But unfortunately, I can't. I don't know. I have no clue. Sorry, man. Good food will do that, brother. Fart all you want, man. You're growing. Thanks, Lucas. I like Lucas. Lucas, the workout tomorrow is dedicated to you. Well, it's dedicated to all of you, but it's your birthday, Lucas. Dedicated to you for sure. Will you have a video incorporate jump rope? No, I don't use jump ropes. Too hard on my knees. I jumped many years with Muay Thai, and too hard on my knees, and it's also tough on the shoulder too. What tool do you use to measure your body fat? Good question. I use this general tool right here. It's my fat caliper. I got 2 of them, but this one I got off on Amazon. I just need to throw in that on off. There it is. I just use this, and I just take it every morning. I showed everybody in my brotherhood how to take it, but there's other people online that you can see that can do that for you. Aaron Roberts, what up? I like that last name, buddy. What do you think of apple cider vinegar? Love it. It's great. Apple cider vinegar is freaking solid. ACV, baby. Get that in you. Get that in you on the regular for sure. What's your take on basmati rice? Love it more than anything, man. Love it more than anything. Love it, par 5. Love it. Typically do sweet potatoes. Well, yeah. No, love basmati. Here's my rices. Top 3 rices. Black rice, guys. It will change your life. I'm telling you. Go get black rice and then put a massive scoop of grass-fed butter after you cook it in the black rice, because grass-fed butter is a healthy fat, right? So only grass-fed butter, not organic butter, not all that bullshit. Grass-fed butter. Cook up the black rice. I'm telling you right now, put a massive scoop of grass-fed butter in that black rice and mix it up. Then when you eat, you'll have it with your proteins, vegetables, and healthy fats. I'm telling you, I looked in my brotherhood today. I looked in the Facebook group, and I always tell my guys to post their meals. You guys, Eric and Chris, you can see how many guys in there have black rice now are eating black rice. I'm telling you, man, it'll change your. It's amazing. It tastes so good. Basmati is my second rice, man. I love it. My best friend, one of my best friends, Awad Ibrahimi, he used to cook basmati rice, but he cooked it the right way. This is way back when we used to play professional beach volleyball together. He used to cook it, but he'd use the towel. Oh, the difference with the towel. Telling you. And then wild rice. And I'm going to put wild and jasmine together. Those are my three biggest rices, man. But yeah, but if I want to lean out like I'm doing this week. So this week, if you go to my Funk Roberts Fitness on Instagram, Funk Roberts Fitness on Instagram, and over the next, so if you go to my Funk Roberts Fitness on Instagram and look at the video today, then I want you to, and then I'm going to post a video on Thursday, like a workout video on Thursday. And then I'm going to post another one on Saturday. Okay. You're going to see the difference in my body. How much leaner, not obviously the workouts, but because whenever I only eat sweet potato throughout the week, because sometimes I'll have weeks where, because this is the other thing that we do to make things very easy with nutrition. Here's a great tip for all of you right now. This is the tip that you're going to take home with you right now. What you're going to do is you're going to, and sorry, I'm going to give you two things. Okay. Two things. The first thing is this tip. This tip is huge. At the beginning of each week, I want you to look, I got to send you this list, but at the beginning of each week, I want you to pick 3 of your go-to carbs. What are the 3 carbs I'm going to eat all week? Well, I'm going to eat steel cutouts and I'm going to eat sweet potato. For me, it's going to be those 2. That's it. Those are the only 2 carbs I'm going to eat all week. Steel cutouts in the morning, sweet potato for the rest of the time. But try to keep it to 2 to 3. Don't try to vary it. Just keep it very simple. Then go pick your go-to proteins. So for me this week, it's probably it's chicken, different types of chicken leg. I eat organic chicken, and I like dark meat because dark meat's got a little bit of that animal protein. A little bit of that cholesterol, healthy fats in there. So I eat organic chicken. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. You'll never. And again, if you have been eating the chicken in the package that you get at the grocery store, and then you switch to organic chicken, you will never go back to the other chicken. You will never go back. I'm telling you, the digestion of that organic chicken, because it doesn't have as many disgusting hormones in it, and the smell. Sometimes when you have chicken and you just leave out the packaging after you empty it, and it stinks. None of that. Like I'm telling you, it again, one of those things that just once you get the baseline of your nutrition, then you start to upgrade. I don't tell people to go organic right away. I never went organic right away. It's only been the last year and a half or maybe a year that I've gone organic. So I pick my go-to proteins and then my go-to fats, which generally is avocado for me, right? Avocado, organic olive oil, grass-fed butter. I put on everything. I put that shit on everything like crazy. And cashews and Brazil nuts. That's what I eat a lot of. And sometimes I'll throw like matcha and all that stuff in. And then vegetables and fruits you can eat. But you can eat a ton of that. So you don't need to go to like what are my go-tos. But like some weeks I'll be more kale, but I'll cook the kale. Some weeks will be more spinach because it's just I haven't had time to get out and get more. But just go pick your go-tos and stick with that. Stick with the go-tos. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to be able to stick to your nutrition plan much easier. And again, you got to stay away from all the junk. You can't eat sugars. You can't eat processed foods. You can't eat all that shit. You can't mix and match, right? Get the foundation first for a month of clean eating, no alcohol. Get rid of the alcohol, specifically beer, because beer increases your estrogen levels, which will increase your belly fat. Anyways, that's the bottom line. But sorry, let me get back to the point I'm trying to make. So this week, sweet potato. Whenever I have sweet potato as my starchy carb, I lean out. If I look at any of the guys out there who are like I'm not going to say bodybuilders, because bodybuilders aren't always that lean, right? They only get down that lean for their shows. My wife used to be a bodybuilder, so I know. But guys like Jeff Cavalier and all those other guys who are always lean and ripped, they're always eating sweet potato. That's their carb, sweet potato. So, and that happens to me too. Whenever I only have sweet potato for like a week or 2 weeks, my body fat just. So you're gonna see a difference in the way I look from today's video to Thursday's video to Saturday's video, because I'm gonna be posting 2 more videos, and I'm only having sweet potato steel cutouts. Watch you see the difference. But again, yeah. Anyways, how can 1 pound of muscle weigh more than 1 pound of fat? Are you serious right now, Urson? All right, okay, Urson, go Google it. I'm gonna Google it. Appreciate you answering the question. No problem. Application name, app name over 40 shreds. Sorry. Oh, classy black man. Thank you, my man. Can I stack L-carnitine with DHA? I just saw that. Is there a better stack for quicker at cell release for L-valine as a third? DHA is good. L-carnitine is great as a fat loss. In fact, my metabolic burn right here has L-carnitine, and this one have it? No, I used to have another testosterone booster at DHA, but yeah, definitely a good stack for sure. What is your goal though? What is your goal? I don't think you need the L-valine as a third one, but what is your goal? That's the question. Classy black man, let me know what your goal is, because again, nutrition is going to be the key. Thank you for donating. I love you, by the way, man. I love you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. You guys, I love you, man. 100%. Yeah, man, that's huge. I don't expect that. I don't even ask for it. So I appreciate you and everything that you are, classy black man. And yeah, amazing. No flaxseed, but chia seeds for sure. Flaxseed is not really good for testosterone. So appreciate it. My bad. I didn't catch it this morning. No worries. So Dicam, yeah, stick to the chia, stay away from the flax. Mons family, hey Funk, what do you recommend for hip flexibility and tight psoas muscle? Yeah, I wish you were in the brotherhood because there's some great hip flexibility, mobility exercises. You know what? I think we posted it on the YouTube channel. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Let me just look at Funk hip flexibility. Actually, hey, buddy. Yes, we did. Okay. Here, I'm going to give you. Oh, you guys are really good. Oh, beautiful.
Hi, guys.
Okay. So my wife shot this amazing hip flexibility. So right now, number one, Moats family, go into the comments. I'm going to post a video. And for anyone who wants a really cool hip flexibility and mobility stretch that my wife did, then yeah, definitely look at that stretch. She takes you right through it. It's amazing. It's very good. So check that out. I didn't mean catch the response for my shoulder pain this morning. I appreciate you for answering the question. Oh, you did? Oh, you saw it already? Okay. I just want to, Carl, maybe I didn't, yeah, just let me know. Ezekiel bread with almond butter. Super delicious. And you know what you add on that Ezekiel bread, part 5? Add some bananas, right? And then throw an egg on there. Delish. Then you got all 4 of the macros. Hey Funk, what is the best way to get rid of your beer gut? Great question, Michael. Very good question. So number one, your beer gut's there because your estrogen levels are high. So we gotta find ways to boost testosterone. So it's a two. Let me start with the 2-prong approach: exercise and then nutrition. And actually, let me start with the quickest thing: stop drinking beer, right? But you may have already drank beer, and now you have the beer gut, which is also because your estrogen levels are high. So we got to get that estrogen level low. We got to boost your testosterone. So you got to start eating 3 times a day, the meals that I talk about. You know what, Michael? Go to over40alpha.com. You're going to get workouts. You're going to get nutrition plan. I get tons of guys who come into the program, start off with massive beer. Wait, is there maybe someone on this call right now who used to have a beer belly? I'm not calling you out, Eric, but I'm calling you out now because you got a 6-pack, right? Let me see if I can find Eric here. I never have yours, Eric. Why is that? I gotta send it. I gotta grab it. Anyways, I have a lot of guys who come in with a beer belly, and lose it. They lose it. I'm trying to find a good one. Look at Warwick. He's got a 6-pack now. He used to be 300 pounds. He's got a 6-pack. Hard work. Right there. Bear belly, huge. 6-pack. Right? God, I used to have you, Eric. I know I still do those. I'm just going through all my before and afters. If you go to my Funk Roberts Fitness Instagram and go to the testimonials, you'll see a ton. But that's what it is. It's just change. It's the hormones, really. That's what it is. Once you start focusing on testosterone and keeping those other hormones at bay, of course, the byproduct when you eat healthy, right, to focus on boosting your testosterone while you exercise, while you focus on rest and sleep, the byproduct is always going to be a six-pack. Always. Now, will it take some people a year and other people a couple months and other people 2 years? Sure. Well, you'll get there. Clifton got there and he's 66 years old. I love your top today. Looking smooth here. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Xavier. Appreciate it. Thank you. What up, Japan? Oh, what up, Japan? What up, Stan Smith? Angela's, I don't know. What are you on right now? Is that what you're doing? Quarantine got me drinking. Man, yeah, okay. Yeah, Michael, you got to stop that, man. Get in the brotherhood as quickly as you can because a lot of guys like you have had, are getting overtaken by quarantine. Don't let this overtake you, my man. You gotta stand up and go, I'm not letting this overtake me. I'm not going to use quarantine as the excuse. Because if you really think about it, there is no excuse now. There's no time than now. No time is better than now to get in the best shape of your life. Like, you have all the time in the world to exercise. You have all the time in the world to learn about nutrition. You have all the time in the world to get good sleep. So if there was ever a time where you can never make an excuse, is during quarantine. That's the time where you got to be like, oh shit, I better get my ass up and get my ass in shape, so that when I get out of this quarantine and I go back to work or back to whatever I'm going to do, people won't even recognize me because I'm lean and ripped because I've been hooking up with the Funkster and all the brothers in the Over 40 Alpha Brotherhood. So go to over40alpha.com, Michael. I'm talking to you, my brother. We're here to help you. You do not have to let quarantine got you drinking and chilling. Now, right? You had your fun time. Now it's over. And I love the fact you asked that question because it tells me that you are ready to say, okay, man, listen, this quarantine, I can't use quarantine as an excuse anymore. Because I got a ton of guys and other people who are using this quarantine as, 100% the way to get into the best shape and immune. And listen, Michael, I'm telling you right now, okay, and this is no joke. And I'm telling everybody that's listening to this right now, but I'm just gonna talk to Michael when I'm talking about this. You need to 100% understand that you, my man, are extremely susceptible to not only getting COVID, but dying from COVID because you're obese, you're overweight. That's the number one killer when people get the coronavirus, COVID-19.
Yeah.
So you have to be like, and now things are opening up, right? Things are opening up. That doesn't mean the COVID-19 is gone. That just means the economy is now starting to open up, which means you can still catch it and still. And if you have family, I'm trying to be as serious as I possibly can here, because this is fucking serious as shit right now. This is serious as cancer right now, because a belly also leads to to strokes, to cancer, and to other diseases. Diabetes is one of those morbidities for COVID. Like, this is not a time to F around with your health.
Yeah.
Everyone on here, every single person on here, this is not the time to fuck around with your health. This is the time to stand up and go, okay, man, I got to get my shit together here. And I've got nothing but time to do it. So this is the time to do it right now, right today, right on this talk. Go to over40alpha.com, or if you're a woman, let me know and I'll give you the women's link, because I'm here to help you. Listen, you don't have to go to my program. There's a million other people out there that are helping in the same way. But I'm just, I want to make sure that you guys, live, man. I'm telling you, because when the doors open up and you get out there, it's a whole other ball game. I love you, honey. Mm-hmm. Say bye to everyone, man.
Bye, guys. Oops.
Cannot.
I'm gonna work.
I know. Just say bye.
That's what? Oh my God, it's so gross.
This is how we carry on in our house every single day. Anyways, awesome. I love you, monsieur. Your videos are our info. Thank you. Just listen, I just want to say, guys, just like let's all come together. And I'm not. I feel like I'm preaching, but I have to preach. I have to preach because we're in a serious situation here, man. Like for our health wise, get your vitamin D3. I'm coming out with a vitamin D3 tomorrow. Get that out. Get your nutrition on point. Get your exercise on point. Listen, sometimes when you have a big belly, you can't see the future. You can't see like, you know what? I'm too far gone. That's what happens sometimes. I'm too far gone. You're not too far gone, man. I show you all these guys in here who, if I would have asked them where you were and said, hey, do you believe you can get 6-pack abs? Or do you believe you can lose 100 pounds? Or do you believe you can lose 40 pounds? Do you believe you can triple your testosterone levels? They'd be like, no. There's guys in my brotherhood who are in like phase number 9, and they're like Oliver, for instance. Oliver says, when he first started, and I was telling him, oh yeah, wait till you get to the MMA bodyweight workouts in phase 9 or phase 8. Phase 8. He's like, man, I'll never be able to do that. Well, he just finished crushing phase 8 and he's now in phase 9 because you're going to be a different person than you were, right? And you're going to be a different person. You're not going to be drinking and chilling crazy Michael Bolden. You're going to be healthy, strong, confident. Nothing stops me, Michael. But you got to put the work in. Right? Happy birthday. Gyms are open in Ohio. What are your thoughts on working on 3 main lists for powerlifting, but doing bodyweight exercises for accessories? A couple of hit finishers. Thanks for all your talks. TJ George. Oh, TJ. Yes, TJ, you want to go back. TJ, you want those big lifts, don't you? I think you asked me that question yesterday or last week. You want those big lifts. I know you do. Again, I'm not a big guy on big lifts, man. So specifically for powerlifting, but I know you want to powerlift. I know that's what you want to do. So to answer your question, do your powerlifting because that's out of my wheelhouse. That's not my wheelhouse. Powerlifting is not my wheelhouse. I know the big 3 list, but it's not my wheelhouse. But the body weight as accessories is in my wheelhouse, and I think it's extremely important because you want to be able to. You need to get all of those, all the stabilizing muscles. So you got to get strong core. Obviously, for powerlifting, you need strong core. Being able to move in different planes of motion is going to help with those lifts, right? So yeah, and finishers are going to help with your cardio, with your conditioning, because powerlifting is not just about, being able to lift heavy. If you've got good conditioning, not saying it's getting skinny, I'm saying your conditioning, you're going to be able to lift heavier longer, right? So, man, you're just going to be a healthy person. I know, TJ, you're a little bit older. So those bodyweight accessory exercise are also going to help with decreasing chances of injury. So yeah, I would definitely do that for sure. Ubrazo Paula. We got to get you on Joe. It'll come. Don't worry, Carl. I'll be on Joe Rogan soon enough. Maybe not this year, but it'll happen. I'm not holding my breath, but it'll happen. Over 40s happen. The book's coming out soon, so you never know. No substance weighs more than another one. Okay, that's cool. 1 pound of fat weighs the same as 1 pound muscle. Sure, go for it, Erson. Yes, Funk, Joe Rogan will be awesome. Yes. Can I redo phase 1 if I want to get more fat? No, Nate, don't redo phase 1. What up, Nate Biggers? Good to see you, brother. I was answering your questions today. Good questions. No, don't, because muscle, the more muscle you have, the more metabolic you're going to be, okay? So the goal here is for you to focus on not like phase 1 was the foundation phase. You need to go through that. Phase 2, we need to build muscle because we need to, sarcopenia happens. It's a loss of muscle, so we need to build muscle. Phase 3, you're gonna burn. Don't worry, you're gonna get more fat loss. Like I said, Nate, this isn't just a short 30-day program. This is a long program. There's 24 phases, Nate. 24 phases. So trust the process. Trust the process and go through the process. Okay? Just go through the process. Trust the process. Believe me, you're going to lose that fat. Don't worry. And again, you need to build that muscle. You need to build that muscle because, and again, you're not going to get big, massive, and muscular, but you got to build that muscle. How do I gain with gainer? I would never use a gainer, Kunta. I would never use a gainer. Thank you so much, Noble Eagle. Thank you. You're the best, man. Thank you. Caught your ab workout 2 days. Man, I appreciate you, man. I totally appreciate you, Noble. I appreciate you. Thank you. San Francisco says, oh, Noble, I'm going to get an ab workout for you. I got to put up an ab workout for Noble. Ab for Noble. Maybe that's what we'll start doing. When people donate, I got to hook you up. So I'm going to hook you up with an ab workout. I'm actually developing one shortly. I'm afraid to do it, though, because you know how I do follow-alongs. I'm afraid. I get afraid because I know I got to do the workout. So, yeah, man, I'll be there. San Francisco, what up? What up, Muscles More Dense? Yeah, it definitely is. I saw in the Brotherhood phase 1 meal plan, you do not do the fasting. No, we definitely don't do the fasting in phase 1, Carlos, because the 30-day challenge is fasting. The reason why we did, and there was no, actually the 30-day challenge wasn't fasting either. You just actually must have used the advanced nutrition plan. That's why. So Carlos, you just went and used the plan that's an advanced nutrition plan fasting. But the regular plan is not fasting, and I definitely don't introduce fasting until phase 3. Phase 3, we do a 1-day fast or 20 and 24-hour fast. Sorry, I'm just got the hiccups here. We do a 20 and 24-hour fast in phase 1. So sorry, I'm just looking for the women of strength because I know someone just asked me about women of strength. So yeah, we don't do anything until phase 3 when it's our shred phase, because then I say, okay, let's add that 1 day of fast because that's really going to help with your metabolism, really kickstart that metabolism. And I also teach you guys to fast after your guilt-free meal. So if you have a guilt-free meal, let's say on the Saturday, then you fast all day Saturday, or at least 20 hours Saturday. Or if you have a guilt-free meal on Sunday, you're going to do your 20-hour fast on Monday. But that's not till phase 3. So I would stick to that. GC, get you in the. I'm going to hook you up with. I forgot I could just hook you up with the Women of Strength. I just sent you the Women of Strength. Got it, bro. I got you too, man. Michael Molden chatting from the UK. It's what are you doing awake, man? You have just changed my mindset, dude. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I love it. Roughnecks in the house. Okay, I gotta start going. Okay, here's the thing. Build up your immunity. Yes, yep, I agree. Funk, you're the best. Oh, you're the best, Scott. Isaac Hanley, what up? Carlos, there's no fasting. Yes, we talked about that. And there's no cheat day in phase 1. No, there isn't. Scott F, big ups on beating cancer. Yes, big up to you, Scott, on beating cancer. Big up. I love you, man. I love you for that. Functional movement is so important. Yes, it is. Stronger knees. Wow, 24 phases. Yes. And there may be more. How old? I'm 51 years old. Shout out to Maryland. Baby. What it do, Echo? When are you going to write a book? I wrote a book. I'm working with with the publisher. We're going through all of that stuff, man. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great book. Scotty F, you're the best. Part 5, you're awesome. Randy Lewis, New York, shout out. Man, what's an example of a guilt-free meal? Anything you want, Nate. Anything you want to eat, but it's one meal. It's not a whole day. Anything you want. I know, Dicam. I know you want that gauntlet. You know I don't want to shoot that gauntlet. Dicam, hook me up with some. No, you know you've been on here too long. It's coming. Okay, it's coming. I'm 51. I'm good. Thank you, Howell Baz Gaming. Gauntlet's coming. TJ George. Yes, strongly desire. Okay, had a goal for a long time. Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it, TJ. Let's do this. Let's get back in there, buddy. Let's do this, TJ. Listen, I will never begrudge somebody of doing something that they love, right? Like that's something you love. But let's do it safely. Let's get there safely, right? Let's get there safely by making sure that we have somebody said as well, the auxiliary exercises that are going to help with those big lists. You know what? In fact, you may want to, you know what you want to do? Hey, Funk, do you have your own website? Yes, I do, Michael. Website is Over 40 Alpha, Michael, over40alpha.com. And that's up, Michael. Get in there, brother. Get in there for sure. PJ, let's do this. Let's you know what I want you to do too? I want you to do some research on some of the auxiliary exercises CrossFitters do. Just some of them, not all of them, just some of them. And when I say auxiliary exercises, I mean more mobility exercises. But definitely use some of my body weight workouts to help you with that, because you're going to get that strength you need. You're going to need a lot of core strength too, so make sure you're on those core workouts. I can't remember if you're in my brotherhood, but if you are in the brotherhood, then we got to take this conversation offline, because we have to set up a program for you that where you can still use the brotherhood workouts maybe twice a week, and you can go in the gym and do those big lifts 2 times a week. You have your recovery days with yoga, right? You've got your and you got your stretching, you got your core, because as you know, after every one of our main workouts, what do we have? We have ab and core. So every workout that you do in my brotherhood, you have to end off with an ab and core workout, which we do all follow along. So yeah, man, TJ, you've been on here, you've been talking about it, and the gyms are open now. I know you're super excited, but let's do this safely. Let's get in there and do it safely. Okay. I'm not the power lifter guy, but I can definitely steer you in the right direction with, making sure you use some of the, and any one of my bodyweight workouts will work. There's no one specific that's going to help with powerlifting. I don't do workouts to help with powerlifting, but I think core strength is going to be key. Like, you really have to put a schedule down. You really have to focus on warm up. You got to focus on warm up. You got to focus on activation. You got to focus on mobility work. You got to focus on, your main lifts. Obviously, you got to focus on ab and core. Ab and core. You got to focus on body weight and yoga. Yoga. We'll put mobility. We'll put yoga and stretching afterwards so that you can recover. And then what's going to drive all of that, TJ, is nutrition, right? Making sure that you're not inflamed. So you got to eat the right food. That's why I would suggest you join the Over 40 Alpha Brotherhood if you're not already in there, TJ. And if you are in there, then email me after at funkroberts@gmail.com. Only if you're in the Brotherhood, though, because I got to spend more time with my brothers. I got over 3,000 in there. But if you're in the Brotherhood, then I will spend time with you. We can develop something where it says, okay, here's a schedule of like things that you need to do on each day. And here are the Brotherhood workouts you need to do on those days. Here are the ab and core, and here's the yoga. Again, I just don't want you going in excited and just pulling, deadlifting and squatting and just, right? Let's do it safely so that we keep going. All right, I got to get going, guys. 52 and stronger each day. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm practicing Muay Thai. What supplements should I use to better fitness? Luke, great question. Creatine, Luke. Creatine, Luke. Creatine, Luke. Creatine, Luke. Creatine before your workouts. I actually shot a video about this because I train Muay Thai. Before your Muay Thai training, creatine. Creatine will help with your performance. Then Luke, make sure you put you have creatine and you're using fenugreek. Go out and buy fenugreek or go on Amazon right now. Fenugreek, F-E. I just sent something to you, Michael Bolden. Fenugreek, because what that does is when you add creatine and you take it with fenugreek, the science and research shows that it shuttles to your muscles faster, shuttles the creatine to your muscles faster, which means you don't get that bloating, right? You don't get that inflammation. Doesn't hold that much water. That's why whenever I supplement with creatine, because I don't want to be bulky, I want to be lean. I still want to keep my 7-8% body fat, but I still want to use creatine sometimes when I'm trying to build lean, hard muscle. So what I like to do is fenugreek with the creatine. So I take that before. So other things you need, turmeric. Turmeric is huge. Great for your joints. Great for recovery. Those would be the two. Of course, if you're not using omega-3s, great for inflammation. Supplementing is huge. Protein powder, like whey protein, that you can take right after your workout to help show the protein. Obviously, you can have nutrition. And this your good vitamins. Your vitamin D's, your multivitamins. But when it comes to supplementation, definitely creatine, 100%, 100. But you're not using creatine to build muscle. You're using creatine as a performance enhancer. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, guys, I gotta go. Carlos, I've been sleeping 6 hours a day, feeling great. Yeah, man, but your program, listen, Yeah, Carlos. Okay, good question. Carlos, you're sleeping 6 hours, fantastic. You know, we're always trying to increase our sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep, the sweet spot, not only for testosterone production, but keeping your cortisol levels down, right? So that's why, and Carlos, read the sleep guide. Okay. Obviously, you're not reading the guides. Go into phase one, read the sleep guide, and watch the sleep video. Okay, watch both those coaching videos, the coaching video and the sleep guide. Read it from cover to cover. Okay. And then go into the brotherhood and put a hashtag ask funk if you have more questions. But that's gonna actually give you a lot of information. There's a lot of science and research behind why 7 to 9 is key. But yeah, and maybe what I'll do next week is I'll elaborate that a little bit more. Yeah, turmeric's amazing. Anderson. Terry Anderson, thanks a lot for your help. I'm very excited to follow your work. Oh, no problem. Yes, Anderson Santos. Yeah, definitely. But I can't find the program for a week. Do you have any? I can't find a program for a week. Do you have any program for? I don't have a program for a week. But Anderson, you're gonna do this program. Program is here for you. I'm gonna give you the link. Go for it. Homework's amazing. Thoughts on menopause and nutrition? Yeah. Yeah, so menopause nutrition. I'm going to give you, yeah, that's huge. That's massive. I don't have time right now to go through that, Julie. But what I'm going to give you, Julie, is this program here, because this whole program is dedicated to women over the age of 40. And the whole program is run by Coach Faye, who's my cousin. She is she has her master's in nutrition. She's actually going to med school. She's a trainer. She's a past fitness instructor and a past fitness competitor. She runs the Women of Strength program. And one of her biggest things is helping women with nutrition for specifically menopause and other hormone imbalances that happen when you get older. So join that program. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right, guys. I love you guys. You're amazing. You're the best. I got to go. I did, and here we go. And I did totally. Oh, okay. Carlos, I will answer that question in the Ask Funk. So please do me a favor, Carlos. Go to the Brotherhood, put hashtag Ask Funk, and ask that exact same question. Okay, ask that exact same question, and I'll answer it because we're doing an Ask Funk tomorrow, and I'll answer 7 to 9 hours and why it's so important to get that, why that's the sweet spot. Listen, we don't always get 7 to 9 hours. I know I don't. That's why I have a Whoop strap. The Whoop strap tries to, like, I'm always trying to freaking get to that 7 to 9, but that's the sweet spot for testosterone production, right? The sweet spot for keeping your testosterone levels low, your cortisol levels low, more energy, like 7 to 9. That's it. When it comes to testosterone production, it's 7 to 9, and I'll go through that a little bit more for you tomorrow in the Ask Funk. So make sure that you post that question and put hashtag Ask Funk so Rick can get it. Okay. Love you guys. You're awesome. Michael, I got you, brother. Join that brotherhood because it's not just me. It's people like Carlos. It's people like Chris and 1,000 other guys in there that are going to help you along the way. But it is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a lifetime, man. This is a lifetime. We want a healthy lifestyle. I teach a healthy lifestyle. I don't teach weight loss in 30 days. I don't teach build muscle in 30 days. I teach a healthy lifestyle that you will naturally increase testosterone when research shows that testosterone naturally decreases. But if you do the right things and live a healthy lifestyle, mindset first, which all of you guys in my brotherhood have. 2, recovery and sleep, which is the second pillar of my program. Recovery between workouts, sleep, getting that 7 to 9, which I'll get you for sure. I'll get you 100% tomorrow, Carlos. Nutrition, eating the foods, the macronutrients and the micronutrients that are going to support your testosterone levels while keeping cortisol and other hormones at bay. And of course, the workouts. We can't do old school bodybuilding workouts anymore. This just doesn't work for us. Too much volume breaks down our muscles. We want to be able to work out 4 times a week for the rest of our lives. Workout, exercise 4 times a week. How do you do that? You do that by making sure that you do the total body workouts using your body weight or dumbbells or kettlebells as well. We've got that in there, but it's got to be sustainable, right? You don't want too much volume. You don't want overtraining. I got guys going into phase 16 that are like in their 50s and have incredible results. and never got injured, right? Never got injured. So I got you. By the way, I lost 10 pounds in the challenge. I went from 180 to 170. Love you, Carlos. Love you, man. I love you, and I got you with that sleep tomorrow. Believe me, I got you, brother. I got you. Do you know how to do the vacuum? Yes, I think so. You asked me this question before. I don't know how to do the vacuum pose very well. I know how to do it, but I don't execute it very well. In fact, I'm horrible at executing it because I don't practice it. It's one of those things you got to practice. Man, I'm sure people have no idea what you have to go through, mom's breast cancer survival. Yes, man, for sure. I don't know, but yes, definitely. We don't want it. Listen, we don't want anything. Oh, Scott. Yes, Scott, man. I love you, man. I truly do. I love you guys. Listen, let's all get healthy together. Okay? Let's do it. You have to hold your stomach. Yes, thank you, Tegan. Okay. Hold my stomach. I'll practice that. I know a few people who do that. It's a great pose. It's a great isometric pose. So I love you guys. I gotta go. So my wife's going to work. I gotta get my ass to sleep. Freaking an hour and a half, man. Once again. And by the way, Noble, I've got your abs workout. Dicam. Listen, the gauntlets, it's not coming anytime soon. I need a little more, how do you say, convincing. But make sure you're on Funk Roberts Fitness on Instagram. Okay, Instagram. And my wife is Ange Siam on Instagram. All right. I'm afraid of Dicam. I'm telling you, I'm afraid of the workout. Okay, I'm giving it to you straight. I'm afraid. I know how rough and tough those workouts are, so I'm afraid of it. But I'll do it. Sometimes you got to stay outside your comfort zone to grow. I get it. All right, guys. I love you. Take care. Much love. Peace.